School District High School basketball, live on Stream It Sports, Northern Colorado. This broadcast is brought to you by Schrader Oil, fuel your day. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. By Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. And now for the play-by-play, here's David Haase and Randy McCoy.
Welcome to Poudre School District Athletics tonight, live on Stream It Sports from beautiful Fort Collins, Colorado. We're at Poudre High School, where the Impalas are hosting the Boulder Panthers in Front Range League play. Hello, everybody. I'm David Haase, along with Randy McCoy and Abby Block on camera tonight. Randy, we're ending the season here for our broadcast and getting to the end of conference play, and it should be a good one.
This is a good old-fashioned late-season conference game. Both teams coming in with similar records, 12-9. Boulder's coming in 9-12 for Poudre, and so this should be a very competitive game. Not much on the line for Poudre, except a seeding possibly for the state tournament. Boulder is still kind of outside looking in, but they're 6-4 in the conference. And so anyway, you see the starting lineups being held there. Nice, beautiful day at Fort Collins today.
Oh, God, yeah.
Unbelievably beautiful.
That fall spring we get every February, but it's still basketball season. We're going to have a good one here for you on Stream It Sports.
Boulder in their purple and
those are great unis.
Yellow, I guess. I'm sure there's some better name for that color than yellow. But
beyond you and me as far as,
Yeah, especially in Boulder. So
nice crowd here on a Tuesday night. Some students turned out to yell on their classmates, but, you know, it's that defining moment. Right now, Boulder's tied for fourth in the league with two other teams, Rocky Mountain being one of them at 6-4. And, you know, you get that next win or two, like you said, that does give you that chance for that seeding. And
there's always good energy when any Fort Collins team plays any Boulder team.
Well, it's senior night here.
Yeah. Boulder and Fairview. So
yeah, we like to bring that up and remind that they are down the road. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Do that again.
He didn't really mean it.
Yep. Kind of quick there. Secker jumping for the Impalas. Also out there now starting lineup, Sebastian Wells, along with Hunter Bernhardt, Jacob Luna, number 2. Luna being one of the great stories here in town, coming back from an ACL tear in the summer. First 3 up and over the top. A little jacked up there. Davis Kong, a little quick on that one. Randy, he's one of those guys we'll watch tonight. He's already shot 101 threes for the year and made 37 of them. So, you know he's going to live by the arc, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And Poudre's one of those teams that, when playing well, really has the opportunity to beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been inconsistent. They have not been able really to put a whole game together even.
Well, that's the thing. There's not for lack of athletes. You know it's there. Luna brings the ball back up. McFadden back to him. He looks at 3. Senior night here, so number of seniors getting a start. Wells, deep 3.
I say I didn't see Jack Fisher in the starting lineup. And
there's you go wide. McFadden, like I said, we're just kind of working out this early game run, and that's a good call. He was just out of control.
Yeah. And believe me, folks, to get a call
of handling the ball,
for carrying the ball, you really got to carry the ball.
You got to put a handle on it and show it to the referee anymore. So starters out there for the Panthers, number 13, Davis Kong. 22 is Connor Erickson Dunn. 24, Tyler Turner.
Boulder coming right out
30,
with
Caleb Waymuller, who's their leading scorer, sophomore.
With zone press, half court.
And they are a big-time pressing team. We got John Yunt down here tonight, who does a lot of work for the Boulder County papers, and a newly hired teacher at Holy Family, he told me. So nice going, John. Adding to the resume. Miller Davison out there, number 33 also. He'll go to the line now.
We want to welcome all our viewers from Boulder County. And
couldn't make the trek up on a Tuesday night. We're glad to bring you the game on Stream It Sports. Back off the rim.
We're yet to break the ice here.
Yeah, you can tell everybody the pretty frenetic pace right out of the gate. A lot of times you just have to let that first rush of adrenaline go away. Rebound McFadden off to Luna.
Boulder last week squeaked out a 2-point win over Fossil Ridge.
40-37. They got the win, and they've had several games. They play a close style game. Really play the defensive end, not a high-scoring team. They're averaging just under 50 points a game, which in high school with a 3-point line tells you they're playing it pretty conservative.
Yeah, a lot of teams averaging in the 60s. There's no shot clock in high school, so you can
work it,
pass it around to your heart's desire.
Get that best-looking shot, and a lot of times that is that open three look. That time, no good.
That young man's got similar look to the Rocky.
Yeah,
Joe Elliott.
Yeah,
has a similar body style, and he's left-handed.
Oh, good pass underneath. There we go. Nice look. Tough there because McFadden's overmatched physically there, trying to hold back number 33 Davison, and he went around the top side of him, didn't he? But he got a nice inner pass.
Nice pass.
And to return the favor at the other end, entry pass from McFadden down to Saker. Good for two. We're all tied at 2. 5:15 left here in the first. Double team caused the turnover. Luna going up for it. Got a little. Oh my! Calling an offensive foul. The defender, as every coach would say, you want to squeeze him into the sideline. Well, he's getting squeezed, and he kind of pushed back and apparently extended the arm.
Yeah, the official was right there, so.
2 quick fouls on the Impalas.
As I said last week in my Windsor, these officials have keen eyesight, if you know what I mean.
That's why they get the whistle and the stripes. Not an easy job.
No, it is not.
Trap on the side there, almost got a kick out. Cross-court pass.
The bigger and the faster they get, the harder it is.
Well, that was 3/4 the way down, comes back out, and then Boulder misses the bunny.
2 bunnies.
Yeah, and right now, it's just not one
Somebody
to go
needs
there.
to go down there and check, see if there's a lid on those.
That's right. Tyler Turner had 2 looks at it there. The sophomore just couldn't get to fall. Hand back to Luna. Nice switch out there, though, on top by Davison. Boulder doing a lot of trapping, too, aren't they?
That's the kind of shot McFadden needs to take. It's kind of his sweet spot.
Yeah,
he's got
go
a
ahead
great
and elevate.
touch. Well, he's got a great touch around that 5 to 8 foot.
Looking back, Coach Clark there giving instructions on the sidelines. You always like to have that quarterback on the floor like Kong just to set the offense. But just if they can get it inside Davison with some repetitive shots, it's going to be a tough one. That's an early travel call there. He kind of got in no man's land, didn't he?
He did, and for a 2-2 game and this late in the season, it's a pretty intense game. Starting right out of the chute.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're going to try to see them go down to Davison a lot. He's going to, if McFadden physically could hold him, but he's just giving up too much height inside like that. If he can get the ball in that low post. Secker goes up, squeeze him down the baseline. Didn't really have a good angle. Ball goes to the floor and out. Will be inbound by the Panthers. 3:35 left. Thanks for tuning in to Streaming Sports. Last broadcast of the season here for Poudre School District teams, and what a great run it's been. Seen some great games, boys and girls both.
Might have a girls playoff game or two, but we'll let you know.
Stay tuned.
Should have 2 teams with a home game, I would think. Offensive foul.
The new boutique call.
Standing right under the basket.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing you could do as an offensive player.
We'll continue my year-long rant about getting that half circle down there to keep defenders from planting underneath the net. But the officials got to call it as it is now.
Yeah.
Bernhardt about to get the 5 count, got rid of it. Down to Wells, baseline. McFadden gets it tipped away by Kong, but Luna picked it up. Boy, Boulder does some harassing on defense, don't they?
Yeah, they're playing hard.
To be 12-9, 6-4 in the league, and they're only scoring 49 points a game, so they're above 500. You know that they are working hard on the defensive end. Substitutions in now. Damian Forrest, number 33, probably one of the premier big men in Northern Colorado.
Yeah, and he'll
chance to extend that next year. Tristan Lee, number 10.
And Jack Fisher, who
number 55. You get your 2 leading scorers in both of those, but pays off right away with the 3 from Tristan Lee. Being senior night, Coach Brubaker wants to honor those seniors like most teams do and get them on the floor right away. Open look, Riley nails it.
Well, he shot like he knew what he was doing, didn't he?
Yeah, he was ready for that one.
Getting ready to say, Fisher had a really good game the last time we...
Oh, nice look. Goes up with the left up. Didn't betray him. Forrest almost gets the rebound.
Saw him against Fort Collins, and Fisher found his mid-range game. We'd seen Fisher earlier in the year, and he was shooting a lot of threes, but he was pretty much unstoppable when he went in to the lane, wasn't he?
His length is so hard to handle because he does have that good first step. Tied at 5 here, 1:44 left in the first.
And then Forrest is kind of an old school
low post
player.
Classic 5.
Yeah, boy, he'll have to learn how to handle the ball stuff, but right now he's fun to watch.
Offensive rebound and a putback by number 24 for the Panthers. Tyler Turner, sophomore, just getting underneath there and out-quicking everybody. Skip pass stolen by Turner.
Boy, that looked clean, and it looked like Fisher actually contorted his body to not hit
there was a gap.
The player, and it was all ball.
And
so.
what do you do as a coach? You always say it's like if you swing at it, you're more likely to get the call. And he swatted it. You could hear the thud of the ball, but apparently somewhere along the way that the call is he got some arm.
And, he had no trouble blocking that either. And
yeah.
The other thing is sometimes an official makes the play that he thinks going to happen, calls the play he thinks going to happen.
Turner knocks down the first. 3-point lead now for Boulder.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, if you go up there and just show the gap he had, body-wise, great body control. He just, like I say, when you wind up like that, you want to make the big swat, and got the call against you. Boulder with the press, subbing in for them now. Number 22 is Connor Erickson done. A little rotation in the lineup by Coach Clark. If you're going to play pressure D, you will rotate some people in and out. Oh, nice underneath pass by Forrest. Great bounce pass.
I tell you what, if he can do that and shoot,
yeah,
he'll be even more troublesome to front range league teams.
You've got to honor his ability inside, but that good a pass. Step back 3, halfway down, comes out, rebound by Fisher. And Paul's pushing it up court. A little out of control, but Forrest bails him out with a great offensive rebound. Wells, the 3. I think that was partially blocked. Smart by Kong here this time just to pull it up and let's get a little bit of... I don't think running is their thing. Under 20 seconds to play here in the first. 9-7, low-scoring quarter.
Well, as far as athletic prowess, Poudre's way ahead in that area, but that's not everything in basketball.
Nope. Down to a 2 count. Nice job on defense by the Impalas. Boulder not going to get it off. Officials are kind of Coach Bruegger's, and why do you say that had no chance? Either way, a low-scoring first quarter, 9-7 though. The Panthers lead here at Poudre High School. You're watching Streaming Sports.
Everyone complains about millennials. Nonsense. Millennials, I salute you. You save money like no other generation. You share cars, Wi-Fi passwords, canoes, deodorants. My grandson bought a pair of pants with me. They share pants. Today's his pants day. No baby boomer ever shared a pair of pants with me.
Yeah, Fisher going down there.
So we're back here, and there's a nice picture, I guess, of an Impala.
It's the school namesake. Yes, there you go, City Kid. I believe it's the only Impala in the country. As
I do too. Yeah. It is.
We've done that trivia question.
It's the only school in the country with that name.
Dribbling in now for the Impalas. Fisher with the ball. One-on-one goes. Gets a little runner, as you said before. Athletically, he gets a step on you. He'll elevate, and that mid-range jumper helps him get started, doesn't it?
Yeah. And
Kang, 3.
he kind of fell in love with the 3 midway through the season.
Well, you got to have that balanced game.
Was averaging 17. I don't know if he still is or.
Kick out. And for the second time, Lee delivers. 12-9 after back-to-backs. Scores, rebound by Wells this time. The up-tempo pace will really favor the athleticism of the Impalas, like you're talking about, Randy. Oh, good backdoor cut. Fisher, the beneficiary of that, lays up the little baseline baby jumper and knocks it down.
I'll tell you, Forrest and Fisher next year is going to be, they're both averaging 15 this year in their junior year. They're going to give some teams some trouble next year.
Very accountable. Long 3. Got it. Boy, that was just a step back look by number 14, which would be really great if I had a 14. I'm going to bet that's Pablo Delting, but he's on the JV roster. Another backdoor cut. Stribling didn't get the handle in time. I think that's pretty good call.
3 officials in 3 different directions.
Yeah. Everybody was a stop sign pointing that time. Tough one to call, though. The ball bounced so quick and couldn't keep ourselves. Substitutions in for the Panthers. Lob play at Forrest. Lose control, goes down. He's trying to catch the ball when he really didn't have position, didn't he?
Yeah, he needs to take a deep breath and
Cole Pedersen
relax.
in, number 5 for the Panthers, along with 14 Deadling on the court.
Forrest needs to realize there's nobody on the court that can guard him, really.
Kong, Turner, and Waymuller out there. Let's get past 3 set. Doesn't go. There's an easy push there. Pedersen tried to keep Forrest on the ground with a little shove. Boulders clawed their way back into it, though. McFadden back in now for Wells. McFadden, Fisher, Stribling, Forrest, and Lee on the court for the Impalas. 6:15 in a very fast first half. 14-12. Three three-pointers, pretty much the story offensively.
Easy call there.
Yeah. Tried to crowd him. See, Fisher's got that great first step, and he was just a little behind to try to score up and take that contact. You talk about athletes, they get that ball out behind them, get their chest going forward, they get that foul, don't they?
Yeah, and right now, McFadden not interested in shooting the ball at all.
Fadeaway lane, doesn't go. Rebound Turner for the Panthers.
First down.
Yeah, pretty good pop. Call on Stribling.
He's like, well, that works on Friday nights.
Yep, good football player for the Impalas too, but not there. That'd be the 5th team foul unless they got that marked up quicker. First one on Stribling, but just 4 on the Impalas, 3 on the Panthers. Kong a little aggressive on that 3 there, over the top. 5.5 left in the half. Get a chance to thank our sponsors, Schrader Oil, First Bank, Pedersen Toyota, and Jim's Wings.
I know if you're a Poudre fan, you'd like to really see the Impalas put together a complete game.
Boulder's pushing the Impalas further and further away from the bucket.
They're playing good help defense.
They really are. Love their intensity on defense. Turn and deny. First man away, the hand across, right, Coach? And a 5 count. And that's just the result of pressure defense. Substitution, Kong's going to go out. Riley back in for the Panthers. Riley out there sporting the headband, much like our own Abby Block up here on camera. Kind of got that high pullback look. We give her grief, but she's giving back to the game she loves. She coaches are they second graders? Is that right? How old are your girls you're coaching? Are they second graders? Yeah. That's patience. That's earning your chops, isn't it, Randy?
Yes, it is. Just ask my wife. She teaches second graders every day.
Fadden inbounding now to Fisher. Wells back in the game along with Lee and Forrest. Forrest yet to get a bucket. Only 14-12. Putt fake underneath. And that's that nice soft touch we've seen. Boy, he's got a good over and under move, doesn't he?
Yeah, and his big growing part will have to be, handling the ball and playing with his face.
That first power step, you're exactly right.
I don't think he's going to be 6'9".
3 up, doesn't go. But Forrest got just grabbed by the arm. And again, trying to go around a bigger player, and Paula's lose out there, and just a quick bucket again by Davison. Tied, 16-14, excuse me. Paula still lead. You can see now Coach Brubaker's got the Impalas doing a lot of cutting to the rim, Randy, because that really strong overplay defense for the Panthers. Call underneath. Foul is going to be on 30.
Forrest having trouble handling the ball.
Yeah, Wade Mueller gets the call there. Just the 15 foul, but the pace of this game and so few whistles, I don't think anybody's going to get many foul shots in the single bonus. Not much of a chance.
Don't jinx us.
Yeah. Entry pass, and Turner there was putting the hug on Fisher. That's pass interference on the gridiron and a defensive foul on the court. So as soon as I say that, you're saying my comment made back-to-back fouls possible?
I think so.
Next one, put some single bonus.
Triple teamed. And,
yeah, and what did he do there was a smart thing, no dribble.
And he kept the ball up.
Kong again, three-pointer. Great technique. Spread out, get the ball wide. Down court pass.
Not so good technique.
Yeah, threw it high and wide, and Lee really had no chance of coming down with that one.
That's kind of the epitome of Poudre's season right there, as they made a great rebound, a good outlet, and then
didn't finish the break. Substitution back in for the Impalas, number 35, second.
Poudre is the kind of team, though, you would not want to have to play in the playoffs because they've got some talent, and in any given night.
Well, that many athletes, that does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you get Forrest hot or you get Fisher hot, or either one of them could go for 25 or 30 if given the right situation.
Nice jump out by McFadden, and Fisher that time had Kong trapped on the sideline. Boulder trying to set up their trap press. Panthers kind of passively trying to trap, let him cross half court and get there, but nice job of moving the ball by the Impalas. It's such a difference. You talked about Randy in college. that press takes about 10 seconds off the shot clock. Three-pointer up and hits the support, so that's out. But high school, you're not losing that time as you take your time breaking that press, do you? Oh, nice look. Strong move, the bucket, but blocked by Forrest. Straight up with the arm and got the block.
And didn't get the foul.
Well, and as he went through there, Davison he used the right hand. He needed to protect the ball with his left hand, put it off the glass. He basically presented the ball to Forrest, who got it. 2:18. Entry pass that time, and a little rush by Forrest, goes off, rebound by Davison. Down court, give them the Panthers again. And one. Kong got pushed. Nice left hand, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a very unique looking shot.
Yep, stayed horizontal. Knew he had to get rid of the ball quickly. He had time to really elevate. Up now for an and one. Cut the lead to just one for the Impalas. 2:06 to play here in the half. And a good shooting stroke does it. Timeout by the Impalas. 18-17, they lead. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Wayne, everyone knows by now that Schrader's Country Stores have the best car washes around. They don't need to see you standing in the car wash explaining the underage wash, the rocker panel spray, the protective finish application, and the jet dryer. No, Wayne, all you have to do is see the beautiful shine on my nice clean car. No muss, no fuss, and I'm certainly not all wet.
You won't get soaked at Schrader Country Store car washes, just shiny clean.
Want to thank our fourth sponsor, Jim's Wings. Northern Colorado's best wings since 1991. Go over and see Jim and Julie over off of Elizabeth by the Colorado State campus. I want to thank them so much for becoming part of the Stream of Sports family this year.
Great wings.
And you'll be hearing about them during football too. Maybe we can get some coupons or something. And
We'll make it worthwhile. And I still have my Ram Hot Challenge out there. Anybody wants to take a part of that? Fisher long three doesn't go. Rebound Forrest. Nice job. Gets grabbed. He'll go to the line for that one-on-one that I predicted would never happen. My streak is intact, isn't it?
It is. Right there, Fisher didn't look comfortable on that shot. I'd like to see him just go ahead and drive in, take the 15-footer.
Well, in his game, like I say, the mid-range game, he's already hit several tonight. A little flat, kicked out, grabbed by Davison for the Panthers, or Waymiller, excuse me, Panthers. Kong outside.
Might have
trapped.
Mr. Forrest's kryptonite.
Yep. Flat on the three that time, but still rebound though. Number 50 in the game now for the Panthers.
Boy,
tipped away by Wells, but didn't keep it. And a nice pump fake. He got Forrest going forward, didn't he? He's going to draw the foul. And I'm looking on the roster, Randy. I've got nobody with a 5-0 for the Boulder Panthers. Not even down to the freshman lineup. So that young man out there right now, I'd love to give him the credit. Playing some good D, but sorry, Panthers mom and dad, and don't have his name. Try to get that at halftime. Not a good shooting night for either team overall, is it?
No.
18-17 with 1:20 left. Thunk off the back of the rim, and that just sat there. That was one of those, you could do that 50 more times. Tied it at 18, though. In the book, it looked like nothing but net. Still that passive press. Boulder just wants them to cross midcourt if they can trap. Nice spread, though, by the offensive players for the Impalas. Kind of kept that from being a possibility. 1 minute to play in the half. Tied at 18.
Poudre really needs a third scorer to step up here.
Well, that's just there. You talked about that move. The crossover move by Forrest goes up, elevates, and he's got the 3-footer. Tough to handle, isn't he?
Yeah, and he shoots the ball way high above his head, so you're not going to block it unless you're a lot taller than him.
Three-pointer talk by Kong didn't go. Rebound by Forrest. Fisher at the extra end.
Great cover-up defense right there.
Yeah, it really was. Kick out, McFadden for three.
Yeah, he's got to take that.
No hesitation, drills it. 5-point lead with 20 seconds to play for the Impalas.
He can hit that, but looks like he's a little tentative right now to shoot.
Well, nobody started off shooting well to begin the game. Kong goes in. Have to kick it out. Nice job of collapsing down. Shot goes up, doesn't fall. Down to 4 seconds left. McFadden on the wing, pulls up.
Oh, boy.
Almost got it to go on
right
senior
on.
night. That'd have been nice. But after 2 quarters of play here at Poudre High School, 23-18. The Impalas lead the Panthers from Boulder High School. We'll be back. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available four-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Great news! We broke our all-time sales record, and it's all thanks to my nephew, Skylar.
Bro, it's Sky.
After my brother made me hire Sky, I switched us to First Bank to make up for him. Now business is better than ever.
No matter the reason, switching to First Bank can help your business grow.
After playing the game for many years, and I decided I could either watch from the couch or get on the field and become part of the game.
I became a judge because it was a natural transition from being a gymnast to coach, now judge.
I love the large crowds, the excitement of the game, and you know what? I got the best seat in the house.
Help these kids. Help this community. Become an official.
Wayne, everyone knows by now that Schrader's Country Stores have the best car washes around. They don't need to see you standing in the car wash explaining the undercarriage wash, the rocker panel spray, the protective finish application, and the jet dryer. No, Wayne, all you have to do is see the beautiful shine on my nice clean car. No muss, no fuss, and I'm certainly not all wet.
You won't get soaked at Schrader Country Store car washes, just shiny clean.
You're watching PSD High School Sports live in high definition on Stream It Sports NoCo.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available four-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Great news! We broke our all-time sales record, and it's all thanks to my nephew, Skylar.
So we're back here after halftime, 23-18 our score. Poudre ahead.
Couple of late buckets there, but broke it up. McFadden hitting a three. Panthers will inbound now. It's kind of who wants to take this. It's been a punch and punch back kind of game. Kind of like Big Red 1 storming Normandy Beach, Randy.
If you say so.
Uh-huh. Give you that reference just to start the night. Zone defense coming out after playing man the entire first half. Wells playing the point on kind of a drop down 1-2-2. Fisher Forrest on the baseline. And I think it's a pretty good call because, I mean, Boulder, for a team that shoots a fair amount of threes, shooting 37% as a team for the season, really cold in the first half. That could change at any time, but boy, they're going to make them work it. First one goes up and bounces off the back, and Coach Brubaker's strategy, I think it's a pretty good call, Randy. Make them start hitting from the outside. Shut those boards down. Full court press, though, Boulder's choice.
If Poudre would just run their play here, one of the ways your athleticism can really be a positive is in the press because speed and
making that happen. Lee looked at the three, pass it up. Fisher pullback. That was kind of flat to start.
Yeah, I did. When he's shooting, he's kind of pushing the ball as well, and that's not a...
Yeah, it's more of an arm motion rather than seeing that wrist break off at the top of the shot. Foul by Wells there to start second half. First foul on the Impalas, first on Wells. Thanks for tuning in to Streaming Sports here for the second half. Very fast first half as far as pace goes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good for the fans.
Thanks for those of you tuning in. Boulder fans down there tonight could make the drive up I-25. Watching on Streaming Sports. Skip pass.
Boulder having a nice year, 12-9.
Oh, yeah.
6-4 in the conference.
Yeah, they can get out here and win tonight. It'd be a good way to pull themselves into the conference top three. And speaking of three, shot that time by Waymuller, their leading scorer, 14 points a game. Brings them back within two. Lee, Wells, McFadden, Forrest, and Fisher starting off for the... And trying to make something happen at the time, and Wells actually inside the lane. I'd love to see him just take that ball and elevate and go up for the shot. .24 is Turner for the Panthers. 13 is Kong. 33 Davison. 30 is Waymuller. Along with 22 Erickson Dunn to start the second half for the Panthers. And then Paul is trying to use that length out there to make those guards have to really kind of look around, don't they?
Yeah.
Second pull-up jumper, though. Nice one. 5 points here early in this third quarter for Waymuller. Well, Sophomore's got a pretty good shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, and here's the thing about if Poudre doesn't come out and play right away, they're going to find themselves down going into the fourth quarter, and that's what the story has been this year for them.
Smart play that time by Wells. Takes it in. 25-23 Impalas. Nice job on the left. You just saw the play open up in front of him, took a power step up off the glass. Nice entry pass again. Turner underneath to Davison. Davison's had probably 4 buckets like that at point blank, hadn't he, Randy?
Mm-hmm.
4:50 left in the third, tied at 25. Forrest trapped, gets it out. Lee there to recover it. Another back door. Turner trailing on the play, and when you get that when you overplay on defense, you're susceptible to that backdoor run, aren't you?
Yeah, and they've been able to hit that several times tonight.
Third personal on Turner. He'll go to the bench. Max Riley, the senior, in for him, number 3.
Fisher got to work on his footwork there. He shot the ball but never did bring his feet around.
Yeah. Well, called that on Davison. I was like, I thought he had position. And no whistle on that one. I think kind of made it a makeup.
Yeah.
A little overpassing there. Davis had no chance catching underneath. Hustle tip from behind. Back and forth. And that's your textbook.
Well, and
yeah, well, Davison took it right in the chops. Talk about standing tough for your team, because he took one right in the chops. And
Troy was standing wide open in the corner for the 3, and you just can't. You get in your 20th game of the year, you just can't miss those things.
And that's the 4th foul on Wells. We probably won't see him again till maybe middle 4th quarter.
22nd game of the year. I mean, those.
Dribbling in for him.
Got dribble with your head up and take the best opportunity, even if it doesn't include you shooting.
Kind of a high handoff offense by the Panthers, but going back to man-to-man defense kind of made them reset what they're doing. Paula's pushing them further away. Fadden gambles on the steal, doesn't get it. Oh, nice play by Forrest to kick.
Good help, though.
Yep.
That was probably not a bad gamble on.
Well, you got to take those
Troy.
chances, yeah. 3:46 left here in the 3rd. Tied at 25. Riley in the lane, pump fake, gets Forrest off the ground, loses the handle. Still loose, picked up by the Panthers.
I think McFadden stripped him on that.
Loose ball picked up by McFadden. 2-on-2, pushes it down court. Nice job hustling back, dribbling on the trail. Forrest grabs it.
And one.
Finishes. And that's just staying active around the board there. You didn't get the shot down first one, but kept the ball up. Coaching clinic there.
Picked up some good stats like Moses Malone, too.
Got a rebound and a put back on his first shot.
Got 2 rebounds.
Substitutions back in the game. There's a 3rd foul on Waymuller. The sophomore is going to have to take a seat for a little bit.
So at McFadden trying to get the steal before, he finally got it.
Well, next thing, just the hustle play. Good hustle by Davison, doesn't get it.
Rode the back of dribbling, climbed the back of dribbling.
One hand on him and went
left
around.
Hand,
Yep.
hit the ball out with his right.
Well. Overplay, Fisher gets underneath. Nice body control, lays it about the glass for 2. 4-point lead now for the Impalas. Riley back underneath, one-on-one now with the, and just a pushing foul on Forrest. Just a little too exuberant on the trying to hold his ground, wasn't he?
I guess.
Yeah. Second foul on Forrest. It's 4 on the Impalas, 3 on the Panthers. Thanks for tuning in to Stream of Sports. Front Range League play here late season. Impalas hosting the Panthers. Long 3 by Riley, doesn't go. Another good rebound for Forrest. He's probably getting close to that 9 or 10 average that he's got.
Again, they're missing McFadden wide open in the corner.
Yeah, Boulder switched to his zone now, 2-3. Poudre took their time, Randy, and realized that was the call. Wow, that was a tough pass.
Yeah, and number 3 undercut him too, and they didn't.
Well, Forrest come in from the baseline, tried to go up for a lob, and he beat him to the spot. Actually, he's pretty good athletic move just to keep control of the
Yeah,
ball.
it was. It was a great athletic move. I'm not so sure he was aware that they were doing the lob.
Yeah. Lead back down the court to McFadden, the three. Doesn't go. Rebound, Panthers.
Good little point guard.
Yep, Kong, does a nice job. Shot doesn't fall, though, for Detling there, just as had a good look at it. 2 minutes to play in the third. Kong, very active player. Boy, he gets rebounds and goes. Riley up. Forrest will get called on that one, and that was because he came to the ball, didn't he? The old verticality rule, if he just sat there and just waited for him, he's not going to go over him, but every defender wants to go step at the play.
I don't mind that foul. It's the other one where he taps him on the back.
Yeah.
If you're going to get your 5 fouls, I want them all trying to block shots.
Well, that's the third one on Forrest, and his inside presence basically has been key so far.
Poudre cannot pull away. Very evenly matched teams, and Forrest is going to come out. Probably a good move here.
Yeah, I'd preserve that foul, at least for one here for the last couple of minutes. You got a 3-point lead. As you said, you don't want to have that happen. Really shut him down. They could go at him. Riley a pair there.
I'd do a clear out with Fisher.
Well,
because of course, they're in a zone right now.
They've gone back to that zone matchup. Bernhardt back in the game now for Forrest. McFadden kind of pulls it out of the holster. Doesn't go. Panthers with numbers.
Nice.
Riley goes up, and a nice, boy, what a good hesitation, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a great move.
Ties us up at 29 with 1:15 left here in the third. The old stutter, stop, and go.
Good handles, too.
Fisher looked at it, took it back. Fisher, Wells, Bernhardt, Stribling, and McFadden on the court. Baseline left open, McFadden goes in, gets bumped. Oh, nice job by Wells. and one. I'll tell you, the fastball,
wow,
thrown by Stribling to McFadden.
And the fact McFadden caught it.
This was, I thought I was about to yell to the cheerleaders to duck because I thought that was coming through. 44 seconds to play, 2-point lead for the Impalas. McFadden with a chance to add to it.
Great athletic play there.
Oh, Poudre baseball coach, if you saw that, I think he's going to hand the ball in the rosin bag to Stribling and say, just start throwing towards the guy sitting down behind the plate. What a throw that was. 36 seconds to play, 32-29. Panthers trail, they get the ball.
We've talked about McFadden probably being one of the top athletes in the city, and
Riley goes, gets his own rebound. 20 seconds to play.
Just finishing my thought, just his ability to catch that ball and then go down and shoot and get the and one.
10 seconds left. Kong trying to work his shot. Step back, kick back out. They're going to have to take the long three. And it was forced and doesn't go. So after 3 quarters of play here at Poudre High School, the Impalas still hold on to that 3-point lead, 32-29. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Everyone complains about millennials. Nonsense. Millennials, I salute you. You save money like no other generation. You share cars, Wi-Fi passwords, canoes, deodorants. My grandson bought a pair of pants with me. They share pants. Today's his pants day. No baby boomer ever shared a pair of pants with me.
Fourth quarter, 32-29. Want to thank our other sponsor, Jim's Wings. Northern Colorado's best and favorite wings since 1991. Go down and visit Jim and Julie down by the campus, Colorado State University on Elizabeth. Across the street from Moby, I believe, isn't it?
Right there on the west side in the Campus West area. Easy stop in, carry out, or just eat in.
And Abby Block can attest to the goodness of those wings. Former Colorado State student. So here we go. We'll see if Poudre can hang on to this and see, what they're made of. They've had leads. They had lead on Fossil Ridge. They've had leads, and then they've not been able to
finish
them.
Forrest back in the game here to start the fourth of those 3 fouls. Davison underneath. Waymuller back in too with his 3 fouls for the Panthers. Baseline, nice job of stepping out by Wells that time. Stopped the easy jumper. Boy, what is stutter step he gets? He is quick. Man defense to start the fourth here for the Impalas.
Well, if they play defense, they shouldn't have any trouble.
Bounce pass picked up by Davison. Wells just crowding him. Just can't be a half a step behind and expect to get that call. I'd like to talk about the senior night here, Randy, too. For the Impalas, Hunter Bernhardt, Tristan Lee, Jake Luna, Troy McFadden, Jake Secker, and Sebastian Wells, and Darian Gilchrist, the manager. All got honored with their parents before the game. Kong with a step back 3, doesn't go. Strong rebound, but didn't secure it.
Great strip by Stribling.
Yeah.
Wasn't too happy with the foul call earlier.
Yes, he wasn't.
He kind of took that out on the ball there.
A little extra sauce on that one.
I think an official might have given him a little bit of a look.
He said, yep. 7:07 to play here in the game, fourth quarter.
Boy, missed. Stribling streaking down to the right. But he drew a foul.
Third foul on Davison, 16 foul. Both teams with 6 fouls now. Next one will put single bonus on the line. In a tight game, that's going to be a big difference. Baseline, Bernhardt 3, doesn't go. Boy, both teams tonight pretty much cold from the outside.
Boulder has not played a ton of people.
Yeah, they're just talking 1 or 2 substitutions. That's about it. Davison couldn't get it out. Well, I thought he lost control of the ball. Really wasn't a call on Forrest.
Yeah, that was not a good call.
Now, he lost control of the ball going up in the air, and the official called it as he had lost the ball because of the contact. And tough to go back and complain, but as we always say, there's only one opinion that matters.
Yeah. That's a tough call, though.
Doesn't fall, but rebound offense. Nice job of stepping in. Waymuller out top.
They're going to need to go back in the zone now to protect Forrest.
Yeah, I'd kind of be surprised that they stick in this man-to-man, as you said. Ball tipped away nicely. Picked up by Fisher. That didn't go. Triple teamed inbound there, and this is not the area that Forrest should be trying to play one-on-one defense.
No.
Waymuller behind the back, easy left, not contested, goes in, cuts the lead to 1.
You know, the thing I've said about Poudre all year is, you really can't say what are they trying to do offensively. They need to get organized offensively.
Yeah, they do kind of shift in and out of spotting up threes. Stribling looks at it, pulls it back. 1 point lead for the Impalas, 5:40 to go in the game.
Are they a running team? Bits it.
Bernhardt, the senior on senior night,
he
gets
hit
it.
He hit a couple last time.
Yep, and a timeout by Coach Brubaker. Impalas lead by 4, 35-31. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Wayne, everyone knows by now that Schrader's Country Stores have the best car washes around. They don't need to see you standing in the car wash explaining the undercarriage wash, the rocker panel spray, the protective finish application, and the jet dryer. No, Wayne, all you have to do is see the beautiful shine on my nice clean car. No muss, no fuss, and I'm certainly not all wet.
You won't get soaked at Schrader Country Store car washes, just shiny clean.
Some nice artwork of some Impalas.
Well above our pay grade there to do that kind of mural.
Nice find there by our camera operator, Abby Block.
The one, the only. 5:30 left in the game, 35-31. Impalas kind of kept that lead, kept it in that 4 to 5 point range. Tipped away and off the Panthers.
We'll explain a little bit what we mean by we don't really know if what Poudre's trying to do offensively, unorganized. They don't run
a set play.
Yeah, well, but they're not a fast break team either. So it's like, some teams are going to try to fast break. Fossil Ridge, until this year, you knew their first idea was they were going to fast break. Fisher off.
Long rebound. McFadden tried to tip it away, didn't get it. Quickly down court, Turner. Baseline shut off, and going to be called for Bernhardt kind of reaching up. You can tell he was just out of position. You're not going to get that one. Said Turner to the line, sophomore.
You knew with Coach Alcarez at Fort Collins that they were going to be a plotter, and they wanted a game in the 40s. Or
take the air out of the ball. And this game may struggle to get to the 40s.
One team may not.
Davison sits down now, so kind of going a small lineup now for the Panthers. Coach Clark, two bigger players are not in the game. Sophomore Turner, second one's up and good. Lead is now 3.
The other issues, Poudre does not have really a pure point guard.
Yeah, someone is
to handle the ball and run the break.
Forrest determined to shoot that one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, and he gets an and one.
That's the better spot for him.
Boy, he's close to the rim, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, it's such great extension, shooting, as you said earlier, Randy, at the height of his jump. Tough to get near him. 5 point lead, maybe 6 here with the and one.
I think they call that a finger roll in the business.
Yeah, that was impressive. But, taking that 15-footer, making that move in, that's what's going to get him to the next level. Free throw doesn't go, rebound Kong.
Well, we've seen a lot of high school players about his size, kind of a tweener, and, they're going to have to learn how to handle the ball and
expand that range, which he's got the athleticism to do. Oh, nice pass by Kong, goes in underneath. Like I say, I still don't have a number 50. I'd love to give that young man credit for finishing off that play. I don't have a 5-0 on my lineup tonight. Fisher out front, pressured. Fisher just turned his ankle. And referee saw that underneath because Kong and Fisher are throwing elbows at each other. I'm not sure he's going to call it on. Fisher's going the line because he wants to sell it. Kong said she should go the other way. Yeah. It was a pretty sharp elbow. I'm not saying who started. I saw them both kind of giving it back and forth, but so often it's whoever the official sees gets the call. His second first one, but Randy, that puts 9 fouls on the board now for the Impalas. Next one will put the double bonus for the Panthers in a 2 or 3 point game. Not a shooting foul because it's an offensive foul. Coach Brubaker is trying to say it's like, you know what, he gave and he got. Why call one and not the other one? The official can be sympathetic, but it's not going to put the genie back in the bottle, is it?
No. But if you're a coach in that situation, it seems arbitrary. Kind of eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well, and you're just trying to get the next one.
Exactly.
Underfloor to play here. 3 point lead for the Impalas.
And it will get them to watch that player. who is a pest, and I mean that in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
Defensively.
You want those guys on your team. Nobody left Riley alone. Once again, though, the three has just been so chilly tonight for the Panthers, and that's been a big part of their game. McFadden for three.
Oh!
Gets it off quick. He's got that low release point. Starts the ball almost like I say out of the holster. Great rotation.
That was a big one.
Davison, good rebound. Is going to get another call in Forrest. Got to calm down.
Well, he got outworked on the rebound.
Yeah, well,
but
Davison,
I didn't see the foul, but
just contact kind of after the point. It's like it's one of those you kind of let it go. That's 5 fouls on Forrest, so he's out of the game with 3:13 left. But a 6-point lead for the Impalas.
You know, it's hard for high school players to not show their emotions.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, once you show your emotions, you bring attention to yourself, and you rarely get the benefit of the doubt after that. And Mr. Forrest got no benefits of doubts tonight.
Davison knocks down the first. Big free throws now. That is 10 fouls on the Impalas, so double bonus the rest of the night. 1 for 2.
Well, they really don't need to be fouling.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Let the clock run. 3:05 to play in the game.
That's hurting them if they foul.
Hand check well away from the basket, excuse me. That will send Wells to the line. Single bonus. Turner, Riley, Kong, Davison, and Whitemuller now back in the game for the Panthers. Wells, McFadden, Fisher, Stribling, and Lee, number 10, for the Impalas.
Again, Poudre playing for the state tournament at this point, trying to hone their skills.
Yep. Crowding for all that's just a great job, as you said before, that kind of point guard like Kong makes him come into him and then accelerates, and they're out of position. Just gets you to the line. Great way to catch up.
Well, he's quicker than anybody on Poudre's.
Yeah, he's very quick. Very quick. First one is good. Chance to cut the lead now to 3. 2:51 left here in the game. Thanks for tuning in to Stream It Sports. David Haase along with Randy McCoy. Abby Block on camera tonight.
The other thing is you don't want to be guarding him full court like that either.
Oh, tried to go for the steal underneath there. Fisher had good security of the ball. Gets the foul. Will walk the other end now for a free throw. I don't think anybody's made a pair. Maybe just once tonight from the line. Wade Mueller back in the game for the Panthers. Yeah, Wade Mueller leading scorer, Randy, and fair amount of court time because there's fouls. He's not spent a lot of time on the court. And short. Panthers rebound, and what you don't want to do, and almost turned into the worst possible reaction. Going out of bounds, save it back under the basket. And Wells said thanks, but didn't get the layup, did he?
No, he didn't.
That would have been a huge play. They put that lead out there right now. He's got a chance to make it 6. And has been the theme tonight. Second one, though, good. 5-point lead, 2:45 to play. Mid-range jumper. Doesn't go. Hustle, though, gets his own rebound. And everybody walked away. Wade Mueller goes up and knocks it down. Easy layup. Timeout called by Coach Clark and the Panthers. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available 4-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See the Boulder Panthers breaking the huddle there with Coach Clark.
Great shot, Abby.
And they're in a really good position. 2:32 left. They're only down by 3, but both teams are in the double bonus.
The Impalas without Damian Forrest, who fouled out earlier this quarter. Fisher, McFadden, Wells, Lee, and Stribling on the court.
And really all you want to ask is that the officials really be a non-factor here, because there's going to be some tight calls here in this last 2:32.
Boulder full court press.
And this is where Poudre gets hurt by not having a pure point guard.
And here you go, easy play down for what we saw against Collins. McFadden didn't really go strong to the basket there, got fouled, but if he'd have taken the ball all the way through, get a chance to go to the line, but we've done that before. I love that both backcourt players run towards the ball. McFadden hesitates and sprints using his speed heading down court. And another great throw from Stribling. Clutch free throw there, first one down.
Well, McFadden hit a clutch 3. Now he's there he's had a good fourth quarter, good second half for the senior. And nobody can hit 2.
Yeah. Although the announcer tried to give it to him. Jumper, Waymuller, 3 is good. Good looking sophomore for the Panthers, Waymuller is.
Well, I thought he was on the line, but maybe
1 point game, 42-41, 2:12 to play.
There's no replay in high school.
Yeah. Timeout taken by Coach Brubaker.
Having some words of encouragement.
That's coach speak, right?
Yeah. So this is our last regular season game with Poudre School District tonight. And again, we potentially will have 1 or 2 girls basketball games, playoffs, but we'll also be watching.
How would they find our schedule?
Well, you would just go to NoCo Broadcast, at NoCo Broadcast. I will be
put that out. Hopefully we get those chances. Like I say, we get a chance for the Fossil Ridge girls to very likely be hosting a game, maybe even the Collins girls. To be determined, as they say. Great weekend of sports here. Fossil Ridge swim team put on one of the more demonstrative victories. They broke the all-time record for scoring in a state meet, so I guess you can say it is the most demonstrative.
Most dominant.
Yeah.
And broke a national record in the 200-something.
Medley relay. Don't hurt yourself there.
Yeah, they're not messing around, I'll tell you. That Fossil's swim team is.
Two dominant programs here in Northern Colorado, Fossil Swim and Rocky Baseball.
Yes. That
foul call down there.
Seems to be getting better, too. Fossil, they won in the past. They even won the year when Missy Franklin was at Regis.
Yep.
But even more dominant this year. That feeds on itself,
oh, yeah.
Those.
Fad a little strong on the free throw, doesn't go. 1 point lead for the Impalas. Davison back in now for the Panthers.
And we will have probably a couple of girls' soccer games this year. Try to get some city games.
Second one is good, though. 2 point lead, 2:01 left in the game.
Who will be the hero?
Well, it's a tight one. There's going to be one decisive play coming up, isn't there? Riley again, baseline, pump fake goes up. Wow, all the way around. Stribling and Davison tie it up. Arrow for the Impalas. It'll go the other way.
Just waiting to see them change the arrow down there.
Yep, get her done. So the ball's inbound. 1:45 to play. 2 point lead for the Impalas. They've got the ball. Fisher, been quiet. No buckets here in the fourth quarter. Doesn't get that one to go. Rebound Riley. He's got a man down court. 3-on-1 numbers for the Panthers. Too late on the pass. Oh, what a great play. Turner, reverse layup, spins it down. Coach Clark takes a timeout. We're tied at 43.
And so really big change there. Fisher gets down, gets not a point blank shot, but a good look, doesn't hit it, and they come down and give up the
Well, all of a sudden, Boulder was on the run, weren't they? They had 3-on-1 there, and that pass could have been a lot earlier to get the easy layup, but it worked out pretty well because they were in the double bonus, both teams. Third foul on Bernhardt there, although with 1:27, you wouldn't think that would matter.
So now Poudre has to score. Before they really, I'm not sure why they took the shot with 1:30. I think I would have passed it around a little bit and waited for them to foul me.
Yeah, you see Fisher starts in the baseline, moves up, goes in, off the top, and goes.
One.
What a great touch. I like the call. That was right from the bench. Coach Brubaker said out of this. He had his feet on almost the out-of-bounds line, Randy. Came up, caught it on the elbow of the free throw line. And he's a lot to handle one-on-one for anybody.
So see if he redeemed himself on that last shot.
And a big chance right here for the three-point lead for the Impalas with 1:17 left. Nice smooth stroke. The and one. 46-43, 1:15 to play here at Poudre High School. Another good one on Stream It Sports. Entry play to Davison.
I'll
tell you what, right there, McFadden did the flop behind him, and I think the contact, Davis was almost waiting for a whistle, and then quickly from behind, he was tied up. Boulder keeps the ball with the arrow, but great hustle play. That possession arrow back. Step back three, Waymuller, and he gets it. Boy, what a nice soft touch.
Boy, he showed up when it counts.
Yeah, he's had quite a fourth quarter, and another timeout taken. Tied at 46. 55 seconds left here in the game. You're watching Stream It Sports.
So there you see 55.2 seconds, 46-46, both teams in the double bonus. So strap yourself in, folks. We've got another one. We had a great game last Friday, Windsor and Meade. Windsor winning the game. Relford on a three-point shot with 2 seconds left to break Meade's heart. We'll see what happens here.
Under 50 to play. Fisher with the ball out front. Any foul right now, somebody goes to the line for a pair. Oh, dangerous pass. Turner, if he'd looked around, he'd had an easy layup the other end. Entry pass, McFadden up the left. Doesn't get it to go. Too strong, tipped away and down. Tristan Lee gets the two-pointer. 30 seconds to play. A lot of time, and a lot of time for a timeout. Boy, that was just a lucky bounce there, and Lee hustling in, Randy. That's when you crash the boards and it pays off.
Yeah, McFadden went to the left hand there, and which typically is what you want to do, but he missed it. And like you said, a lucky bounce.
And hustle, that's when hustle pays off. Lee come in from that far wing and he got the short one put back, and 2-point lead, 28 seconds left in the game.
So I think you take the first available shot here. Since you're down, if you're Boulder, you can't wait for a last second shot.
Riley, Kong, Davison, Turner and Waymuller on the court for the Panthers. Play called from the bench. Waymuller spotted up there, got a look, stepped inside, get hit, goes after, kicks back out. Riley, open three. Took too long, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Stribling knocked away, 6 seconds to play, and it's stolen. Overpass. Kong had a chance, didn't he? He really didn't need to get rid of that ball and threw it right over to Stribling, who stole it. Kicks it down to Fisher, who's fouled with 2.8 seconds left.
And if Poudre can hang on to this is a huge win for these juniors, and for moving forward.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the state tournament.
Yeah, seniors aren't done. And one more timeout. So as your coach now, Randy, what are you doing? Are you telling your players as we take a look at that Poudre huddle? 3 seconds left.
Well, first thing you're going to say after he makes both these, you're going to have a 4-point lead. You just run back and don't foul. I mean, that's what I'd be saying.
Yep. And hands up, because if you foul anybody right now, it's a pair.
Yeah, and if he makes one, I mean, really, that's what you want to do no matter what. If he misses both.
Pretty tough to go the length of the court right here.
In high school.
In high school, it's that 4.5 kind of second rule. You can go down and get a good shot off, so it'd have to be maybe 3 dribbles and spot up and shoot from half court.
Yeah, and if that's how they win it, then that's how they win it. That's what I would say. But you can't foul them. You can't let them tie the game or have a chance to tie the game from the free throw line. But it's not going to matter because Mr. Fisher's going to hit both these. And it's a moot point.
Pauls break the huddle. Fisher, Stribling, Fadden.
We saw this last time where was it Collins that started putting their players back with 2 minutes left, and it backfired on them a little bit because they gave Poudre easy rebounds.
Chance to run up there. Now, you got to contest the rebound. You don't have to foul. Just make them go around you. Take 1 second to go around you.
Yeah, and in some ways, you
look like they're going to return the favor here. They abandon the line just to take any chance of fouling the rebound.
Again, if he hits this, it's doesn't matter.
And
he does, boy.
Coach Brubaker takes one more timeout. Fisher, though, ice in the veins at the line, knocks a pair down. 4-point lead with 2.8 seconds left. As you said, Randy, just let him get the ball in bounds and trot on next to him.
Well, and you got to be impressed with Fisher. You got to be impressed with McFadden here in the fourth quarter. And Stribling has also had some really good hustle plays.
Oh, yeah.
In this whole game. But, big tie-up down there, and then almost had the steal. McFadden ends up getting the steal to ice this game. So Poudre looking like they're going to be able to pull this one out without the services of Mr. Forrest.
Yeah,
in the
big
fourth
win.
Quarter.
He fouled out pretty early.
So they're going to make it tough, but again, I would say do not. Well, actually, fouling wouldn't be a bad idea.
You'd have to do it right away. You want to do it on a shot. So long throw. Riley turns around the court. Davison just going to find a spot. Waymuller, long three. Doesn't go. And that'll do it. Great comeback. Well, actually, not so much a comeback. They held on, kept their composure is a better way to say it.
Yeah,
under pressure several times and finished the win.
Yeah, they have had trouble finishing all year, so they've got to be proud of themselves to be able to do that, be able to really, in some ways, go wire to wire on this one. So anyway, our last time here from Poudre's school for this year, for Abby Block, David Haase. We will see you Friday night from Windsor High School for our last game, and then we'll be telling you about any playoff games that we might have. So for David, Randy, and Abby, we'll see you next time.
Poudre School District High School Basketball, live on Stream It Sports, Northern Colorado, has been brought to you by Schrader Oil. Fuel your day by Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins. Everything cars made easy by Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. This has been a Stream It Sports NoCo production of Poudre School District High School Sports. You can find all of our broadcasts